What's up, y'all? Lang Whitaker here from Grind City Media, and it's time for Cooking with Lang. Tonight, anyone can make mac and cheese, right? They sell it to you in a box. It's easy to do. We're gonna make it from scratch, and we're gonna make it without any cheese. Yeah, we're gonna make vegan mac and cheese. It's easy, it's delicious, it's healthy. I'm gonna do it. Do it with me. This is Cooking with Lang. You can't make macaroni and cheese without macaroni. So let's start with our pasta. I got a pound of pasta. It's going in salted, boiling water. It's gonna cook for about 8 minutes. Now we're gonna make our cheese sauce, and we're not really gonna use cheese. I'm gonna start with cashews. This is about 6 ounces of cashews that's been soaking in water. I'm gonna drain off this water as best I can. Sorry, camera guy. Next thing we need for our sauce is 1 onion, a whole white onion that I just cooked for about 5 minutes with some olive oil and some turmeric, which is gonna help give us that color that you always see in mac and cheese. And turmeric's also awesome for you. It's really healthy. We're gonna make this a little creamy by using some almond milk, again, vegan. Make sure you get the unsweetened. Sometimes it comes sweetened. This is unsweetened. I'm gonna go with about a cup of the almond milk, and that's gonna go in the blender. Next thing, nutritional yeast. Raise your hand if you know what that is, because I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's in almost all the vegan and vegetarian recipes. It's kind of salty, it has a little umami to it. It's healthy, it's really good for you. It's also yellow, helps with the color. So we're gonna go in with about a cup of nutritional yeast. Next thing is Dijon mustard. Again, the color is helpful, but this is 1 big teaspoon. The color is helpful, but it also gives it the sort of acidity you're looking for. It helps break up the richness of everything else. I like Dijon mustard, I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons. Then for some salt and also for the umami, the fullness, the richness of it, I've got soy sauce. And I'm gonna go let's do like 4 big glugs of it. Do I even need to say anything? Okay, time to make our sauce, and we're gonna blend this for a while because we want it to get nice and smooth and creamy, and I might have to scrape it down a couple times, but we'll start on low. Done, it's ready. We're ready to go. Now we just wait for the macaroni. Pasta's done and drained. I saved some of the cooking water here before I drained it out. We're just gonna put it right back in the pot that we cooked it in. Time to add the cheese to our macaroni. Our sauce is going in right now. And I wanna loosen this up a little bit, so I'm gonna add some of this pasta water. You always want it to look like it's a little too watery, because as it sits there, it's gonna soak in and stiffen up a little bit. So I'm gonna make sure it's a little wet right now. And then we're gonna let it sit and just chill for like 5 minutes. Last thing before I eat is I take a little handful of fresh thyme and run a knife through it a couple times, sprinkle it in there. It gives it a little color, but also the flavor is awesome. You can see how this has become a little more solid than it was before. Time to eat. Here's our mac and cheese, not really cheese, it is mac, but looks like mac and cheese, sounds like mac and cheese, and it, It tastes awesome. It's creamy, it's salty, it has the umami flavor. It's a lot healthier for you than mac and cheese. Sometimes when I want to get my son to eat this, I'll sprinkle it with some breadcrumbs or even just put grated Parmesan on top. And it's one of his favorite things too. I eat this, I don't know, 2 nights a week, something like that. Because you make a big pot of it, you can save it for later. And it's hard to go wrong. This is mac and cheese. This is Cooking with Lang. It's my mac and cheese. I made it, you made it. Let's do it together.